Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video we are going to see the packet tracer activity exploring internetworking devices. We will go through the objectives. In part 1 we will identify physical characteristics of internetworking devices. In part 2 select correct modules for connectivity, and in part 3 we will connect devices. Coming to the background, in this activity we will explore the different options available on internetworking devices. We will also be required to determine which options provide the necessary connectivity when connecting multiple devices, and finally we will add the correct modules and connect the devices. They given a note here. Scoring for this activity is a combination of packet tracer automated scoring and our recorded answers to the questions posed in the instructions. So see the suggested scoring rubric at the end of this activity and to consult with your instructor to determine your final score. Right, this is regarding our packet tracer activity score. Now we will come to part 1. Identify physical characteristics of internetworking devices. In that step 1, identify the management ports of a Cisco router. Click the East router. The physical tab should be active. Zoom in and expand the window to see the entire router. Which management ports are available? Alright, we will verify that. Coming to the topology, here we can see our East router. We are going to click on that. Currently we are in physical tab, and here we can see the physical device view. We are going to give a zoom in option here. Right, and we are going to go through this enter router. Yes, and now we have to check the management ports. Here we can see aux and console. These are the two management ports. Now we will come to step 2. Identify the LAN and WAN interfaces of a Cisco router. Which LAN and WAN interfaces are available on the East router and how many are there? Right, we will come back to our East router. Yes, here it is, and we are going to verify now. Yes, here we can see there are two WAN interfaces. Yes, and here we can see two Gigabit Ethernet interfaces. Now we will come to B. Click the CLI tab and enter the following command. We are going to enter show IP interface brief. Right, the output verifies the correct number of interfaces and their designation. The VLAN 1 interface is a virtual interface that only exists in software. How many physical interfaces are listed? Right, we will give this show command and we will verify that. Here we can see the CLI tab, and here we are going to press enter. Enable. Here we are going to give a show IP interface brief. Yes, here we can see one interface. So here is another one, here is another one, and here is another one. Yes, so total we can see 4 interfaces. This is 4 physical interfaces. Coming to C, enter the following commands. Show interface Gigabit Ethernet 0/0. What is the default bandwidth of this interface? Yes, we will verify this now. Right, we will check that. Show interface Gigabit Ethernet 0/0, and we are going to press enter. Now we have to check for the bandwidth. Here we will go through hardware, right, and here, yes, here we can see the bandwidth. It's a 10 lakh kilobit. Next is show interface serial 0/0/0. We are going to give this command. And what is the default bandwidth of this interface? I mean this interface serial 0/0/0. Right, we will verify that. We are going to give, right, show interface serial 0/0/0, and we are going to verify that. Yes, here we can see that 1544 kilobit. Here they given a note: bandwidth on serial interface is used by routing processors to determine the best path to a destination. It does not indicate the actual bandwidth of the interface. Actual bandwidth is negotiated with a service provider. Now we will come to step 3. Identify module expansion slots on switches. How many expansion slots are available to add additional modules to the east router? Right, we will verify that. Click switch 2 or switch 3. How many expansion slots are available? Right, we will come to these devices east router and switch 2, switch 3, and we will verify the number of expansion slots in this. First of all, we will come to the router east. Yes, coming to physical, here we can see, yes, so in this east router we can see one expansion slots. Now we will go to switch 2. Yes, here we can see 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, and in switch 3 also we can see 1 2 3 4 5 expansion slots. Now we will come to part 2. Select correct modules for connectivity. That's step 1. Determine which modules provide the required connectivity. Click East and then click the Physical tab. On the left, beneath the modules label, you see the available options to expand the capabilities of the router. Click each module. A picture and a description displays at the bottom. Familiarize yourself with these options. Right, we will do that. And you need to connect PCs 1, 2 and 3 to the east router, but you do not have the necessary funds to purchase a new switch. Which module can you use to connect the 3 PCs to the east router? Right, we will verify that. First of all, we will go to this east router and we will verify. Here is our east router. Coming to that, here we can see the modules label, right, and here we can see under this module 4 options. We will go through each. We will go to the first one, and here we can see the details with the picture, right. The HWIC 2T is a Cisco 2-port serial high-speed WAN interface card providing 2 serial ports. Yes, so it provides 2 serial ports. If we needed, we can add to this expansion slots. And here we can see the next one, and here is the description and the picture. The HWIC 4ESW provides 4 switching ports. Great. And here we can see HWIC-8A provides up to 8 asynchronous EIA-232 connections to console ports, right. And here we can see the last one, WIC cover. Cover plate provides protection for the internal electronic components. It also helps maintain adequate cooling by normalizing airflow, right. So this is a use of this option here. Yes, so obviously for connecting these 3 PCs, PC1, PC2 and PC3 to this east router, we can use this option not this one, yes, this one, HWIC-4ESW. Here we can see that description. It provides 4 switching ports. Yes. So how many hosts can you connect to the router using this module? Yes, here itself they mentioned we can connect 4 switching ports are available, so we can connect 4 hosts. Now we will come to B. Click switch 2. Which module can you insert to provide a gigabit optical connection to switch 3? Right, so we have to click on switch 2 and we have to verify. Here we can see the different modules, and also we can see the description here. So yes, here we can see the fiber. So here we can see the PT-switch-NM-1FGE. Here we can see the description. The single port Cisco Gigabit Ethernet network module so provides a Gigabit Ethernet optical connectivity for access routers, right? So we can use this module. Now we will come to step 2. Add the correct modules and power up devices. Click East and attempt to insert the appropriate module from step 1A. Right, we will try that. We will come to the router East, right, and we are going to select this module, and we are going to add it to the expansion slots. Right here we are going to do that. Oops, we message cannot add a module when the power is on. Yes, so we have to power off the device and we have to add the module, right. Now we will come to B. The cannot add a module when the power is on message should display. Yes, we have seen that. Interfaces for this router model are not hot swappable. Yes, that means we should power off the device and we have to add the module. The device must be turned off. Click the power switch located to the right of the Cisco logo to turn off East. Insert the appropriate module from the step 1A. When done, click the power switch to power up East. Right, we will do that now. Coming to the East router, yes, here we can see the switch. Yes, so we are going to switch off. Yes, we can see that here one green light. I am going to put off that. Yes, now we will add the module. We will drag and put in this slot. Yes, now it fixed. Now we are going to switch it on. Yes. Yes, so here they given a note. If you insert the wrong module and need to remove it, drag the module down to its picture in the bottom right corner and release the mouse button. Right, that also we can see that we have to put off and we can remove and drop here. Yes, now we can see the empty expansion slot. Anyway, we are going to add this back. Yes, and we are going to switch it on. Right, now we will come to C. Using the same procedure, insert the appropriate modules from step 1B in the empty slot furthest to the right in the both switch 2 and switch 3. Right, we will do that. First of all, we will come to switch 2. Right here we can see that pt-switch-nm-1fge. Yes, so we have to put off the device. Yes, here we can see the switch, and now we are going to drag this. Right, and we are going to switch it on. Yes, now we will do it on switch 3. We will switch off. Yes, and here is the module. We are going to drag it here. Right, and then we will switch it on. Now we will come to D. Use the show IP interface brief command to identify the slot in which the module was placed. Into which slot was it inserted? Right, we will verify that on all these 3 devices. First of all, we will come to East CLI. Right, enable show IP interface brief, and here we can see that. Yes, fast Ethernet 0/1/0, 1/1, 1/2 and 1/3. Now we will verify on switch 2 CLI. Right, enable. Here we are going to give a show IP interface brief, and we can check that. Yes, Gigabit Ethernet 9/1. Okay, right, and we will come to switch 3. Actually, here we can see that we added in the first slot, that is 9. Okay, coming to switch 3 CLI, enable show IP interface brief, and here we can see it's at the Gigabit Ethernet 5/1. Right, we will see that in physical. Yes, 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that's why. Great. Now we will come to E. Click the West router. The physical tab should be active. Install the appropriate module that will add a serial interface to the enhanced high-speed WAN interface card. Slot on the right. You can cover any unused slots to prevent dust from entering the router. Optional. Right, anyway, we will do this now. Coming to West router, yes, here we can see that. And the modules HWIC-2T, here we can see that. Before fixing, we have to switch off that device. Right, I am going to add this module here, and we can see one unused slot. We are going to cover it. Yes, and now we will switch it on. Right, and we will verify. Yes, here we can see the router is starting. Yes, so enable show IP interface brief, and here we can see the interface serial 0/0/0 and serial 0/0/1. And here we can see use the appropriate command to verify that the new serial interfaces are installed. Yes, just now we checked that. Yes. Now we will come to part 3, connect devices. This may be the first activity you have done where you are required to connect devices. Although you may not know the purpose of the different cable types, use the table below and follow these guidelines to successfully connect all the devices. Right. Well, we are going to connect all the devices now. Select the appropriate cable type. Click the first device and select the specified interface. Click the second device and select the specified interface. If you correctly connected two devices, you will see your score increases. Right, we will check that. Example, to connect east to switch 1, select the copper straight through cable type. Click the east and choose Gigabit Ethernet 0/0. Then click switch 1 and choose Gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Your score should now be 4 out of 52. Right. Okay, we will verify that while connecting these devices. And they given a note here: for the purposes of this activity, link lights are disabled. The devices are not configured with any IP addressing, so you are unable to test connectivity. Well, no problem. We will come back to we will do this connection now. We will come to connection, and here we are going to use copper straight through. And coming to east, here we are going to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 0/0, and we will come to switch 1, and here we are going to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Right. We will check the score. Here we can see 4 out of 52. Yes. Now we are going to connect these PCs, PC1, PC2 and PC3 to this east router. So here I am going to select copper crossover cable. Right. Coming to fast Ethernet 0/1/0 on east to PC1. Right. And we'll select again. Here we can see the score increased. Right. So fast Ethernet 0/1/1 to PC2. Here we can see again score increased, and now fast Ethernet 0/1/2 to PC3 fast Ethernet 0, and here we can see the score 10 out of 52. Now we will connect this east to this switch 4. Here we can see that we have to use a copper straight through cable. Right, we are going to use that. We have to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 0/1, and into this switch 4 we are going to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Right. Now we are going to connect these PCs, PC4, PC5 and PC6 to this switch 1. So here we are going to select a straight through cable. We can press Ctrl and multiple devices can be connected. So we will click on switch 1, fast Ethernet 0/1 to PC4, right? And now from switch to fast Ethernet 0/2 to PC5, then from switch fast Ethernet 0/3 to PC6. I'm going to press escape. Yes, here we can see the score is increased. It's now 26 out of 52. Now we will connect this switch 4 and switch 3. Here we can see that switch 4 and switch 3 using copper crossover, and we have to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 0/2 and Gigabit Ethernet 3/1. Yes, we will do that now. Coming to the connection, we are going to select the copper crossover cable. Yes, here we can see that. Coming to switch 4, we are going to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 0/2, and coming to switch 3, Gigabit Ethernet 3/1, right? And here we can see the score now, 29 out of 52. Now we will connect this switch 3 and switch 2 using a fiber. We have to connect to Gigabit Ethernet 5/1 to Gigabit Ethernet 5/1. Yes, so we will come to that. But there will be a problem because in switch 2 we given in the slot 9, not in the 5. So we can change that. We can put off the switch and we can drag to 5. Right, I will remove and I'll add it. Yes, now we'll switch it on. Right, actually this is not a problem because we can add to any slots, I mean any empty slots. So this is only for scoring these marks in this packet tracer activity. That's why we put in this slot. Now we will select fiber. Yes, we will come to switch 3, Gigabit Ethernet 5/1 and Gigabit Ethernet 5/1. Yes, we done that. Now we will see the score, 32 out of 52. Now we will connect these PCs, PC7, PC8 and PC9 to switch 2. Here the ports, fast Ethernet 0/1, then 1/1 and 2/1. And on PC7's common fast Ethernet 0. Right, we will do that now. We will select copper straight through, coming to switch 2, fast Ethernet 0/1 PC7, then fast Ethernet 1/1 to PC8, and fast Ethernet 2/1 to PC9. And we will check the completion status now. Here we can see 44 out of 52. Right, now we will come to the last connection, east to west. We are going to connect to the interface serial 0/0/0 on east, then serial 0/0/0 to the west, and we have to connect to east first, then west. Right, we have to select DCE serial. Right, we will do that. Here is our serial DCE, and we will come to east serial 0/0/0 and in west serial 0/0/0. Right, now here we can see the completion status, only 46 out of 52. Right, we will verify the problem. Yes, here we made the mistake. Here we can see from the router east to PC1 we must use a copper straight through cable, but we used your crossover cable. So we are going to remove that, and we are going to use a copper straight through cable, and we will connect one by one. Right, yes, and PC3. Now we will see the status. Yes, now it's 52 out of 52. Yes, so this packet tracer activity is for exploring the different options available on internet networking devices. Here we have seen on a router and switches. Also we have seen the expansion slots and how to add these modules into these expansion slots, and finally we just connected all the devices. Well, that's all in this packet tracer activity. Friends, if you have any doubt, please comment below. Also, if you like my video, give a thumb. And it's your turn to subscribe the channel right now, because if you subscribe, you will get the latest uploading video info into your Gmail. Thank you.